Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Monday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you very much to all of you folks out there who have served and are serving in our armed forces. This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I'm your Monday vlogger, B. Now, this week's topic is going to be kind of fun because I haven't really done much thinking on this. I read the topic yesterday, and I just kind of let it simmer today. I didn't really put any notes down or anything because I wanted to shoot off the hip this week. I wanted to kind of get a real gut reaction to what I thought was important. And I'll read the topic, you'll get it. This week's topic is, what advice would you give to someone considering weight loss surgery? What questions should they be asking themselves and potential surgeons? Now, there's a lot of room for discussion in that question. It's very open-ended. And I'll tell you this. If you have not had surgery, you're just considering weight loss surgery, then I think the number one piece of advice, and I give people this advice all the time, is to go out and get this book. Where is it? There we go. Woo. This is a book by Dr. Garth Davis. He and his father did a show on TLC a long time ago called Big Medicine. But the book itself, and it's not groundbreaking material or anything, but it's laid out in a very organized fashion. It's a very short read. It's like 300 pages. I'm not a reader at all, and I breezed through this book like it was nothing. And it does a really good job of breaking down weight loss surgery, why we get weight loss surgery, the types of surgery, what they're good for, what they're not good for, because believe it or not, all surgeries are not created equal. And they're very tailored to specific types of people and specific problems and reasons for wanting to have or being overweight. And the book gets into all that. I'm not going to get into philosophy and psychology and all that stuff. And the fact of the matter is, some surgeons will sell you one type of surgery over another because they simply feel more comfortable. Maybe they're getting more money, whatever it might be. And that says nothing to do. That says nothing about the quality of the surgeon or the performance of the surgery you're going to get. But it has everything to do with tailoring your weight loss surgery, tailoring your tool to your needs. And I think that as potential patients, we need to have as much information as possible, because it's kind of like if you have a screw you need to take out, you're going to get a screwdriver. You're not going to get a hammer. You're not going to get a torch. Well, a torch might work, but still, you're going to use a screwdriver. And that's kind of how weight loss surgery works. It's not, one surgery doesn't cover everything. It's not the end-all, be-all. Which brings me on to the next thing, probably, is I think you have to realize, and this is probably going to be discouraging for some of you, that weight loss surgery is not going to solve your problems. Weight loss surgery will provide you with the tool so that you can solve your own problems. Weight loss surgery will put you in a place where you can start to put your life together. It will force you to learn how to do things the way you should be doing them, but it's not a solution. It's not an answer. It's simply a tool, and we have to realize that. By the way, that's also covered in that book, which is pretty awesome, by the way. Another thing that as potential weight loss surgery patients you need to understand is that if you don't like this stuff now, start learning, because this will be the bane of your existence if you can't drink it. That's all there is to it. Bottom line, I talk to people every day that they want to put things in their water and they need additives and crystal lights and the little Mios and this squirt and that flavoring and lemon juice because they can't stand the taste of water, even though I really don't understand that concept. I love water, but anyway, come to grips with that now, because you're going to be drinking a shitload. I mean, a ton of this. I keep forgetting my channel I'm on. You're going to be drinking a ton of this. You're just going to have to. Fitness is something you're going to have to learn how to do. If you don't know how to work out, start taking steps to figure out how to work out. Does that mean you have to go to the gym right now? No, absolutely not. You may not even be able to, but it's in your future, and these are things to think about, ahead of time. Now, let me jump back into the topic here because I don't want to miss anything. there's so many things. I could go on and on and on forever. Definitely read that book. Definitely learn to love your water, and definitely learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself now, you will learn to love yourself later. I promise you that. The other thing, and I don't think this is emphasized enough from anyone, is get a camera. Doesn't have to be a video camera. It can be a still camera. Get a piece of paper and document. Document everything today, right now, when you're done watching this video. If you haven't even thought about weight loss surgery, you just like, oh, what's this video? Go in the bathroom and take some pictures of yourself. Document. One of the few things I wish I had done differently when I was 400 pounds is take more pictures of myself, because I have to go back and I have to dig and find and call people and beg people, please, do you have any pictures of me at Christmas or at Easter, at the family reunion, or wherever the hell I was? Because I want to be able to look back and see what I looked like then, because I could probably count the photographs I have on maybe one hand, maybe, that I have of myself when I was 350 plus pounds. But I guarantee you, I take 25 pictures a day of myself just driving down the street now. And, those are really powerful tools, especially when you're further into your journey and you start thinking about that. Where was I? What did I look like? Where did I come from? And you want to see those things. You will want to see those things. Trust me. Document. As far as surgeons go, I think 10 years ago, it was probably a really big deal that you did a lot of research on your surgeon and make sure they knew what they were doing. They weren't trying to sell you some bumpkus device that just to make a quick buck. Nowadays we have a lot of, this is not rocket science anymore. It's not new. We've been doing this for 20 plus years. I think the thing to pay attention to now is, is your surgeon working through what we call a center of excellence? If you are not cash pay, if your insurance is going to cover this, or if you're going to try to have your insurance cover this, does that particular surgeon or surgery center work with or accept your insurance? What kind of success rate do they have with your insurance company? Because sometimes they have to battle back and forth. Sometimes they'll do that battling for you. Sometimes they leave it up to you. These are things you need to research ahead of time when you're looking at potential surgeons. And the aftercare, what is the aftercare like? Because, there's a huge process that you have to go through if you are an insurance patient, and it's a much shorter process if you're cash pay, but there's still a process that you have to go through before you have surgery. But afterwards, there's a whole nother process that you have to go through. If you're a lap band patient, you have to have fills every so often. It doesn't matter if you have a lap band or a VSG or a gastric bypass. You have to have imaging at 1 year and 3 years and 7 years or something like that. And you have to have blood work done at 1 year and at, I don't remember when the second blood work is. It's much more different for gastric bypass and VSG patients and DS patients, because you actually have a manipulated digestive system, and malabsorption is a problem. And malnutrition can be a problem. Not so much with the lab band patients, which I have. So I'm not too familiar with all that stuff. But these are the things that you need to be aware of. What is the timetable? How often do you want me to come in? What are your pre-op recommendations? What are your post-op recommendations? What do you include as part of your service? There's a phase, a time period that they call global, where everything is kind of included in your surgery package thing. You're going to come up, you're going to write a check for $14,000 or whatever it's going to cost. What's included in that? And you want to make sure you get the most bang for the buck, obviously, especially if you're spending your own money. So I think those are some things to look at, and even outside of surgery, what other services do they provide? Do they teach cooking classes? Do they have support groups? Is there a website? They have forums. These are the amenities that can make one particular surgeon or surgical center stand out over another. And those are things that you're going to want later. You're going to want to be able to go and interact with people and talk to people and to get questions. Because those are important. That support system is important, not just in your personal life or at your house or with your family, but with other people. It's very rewarding to be able to go out and to talk and to do things with other people who have experienced the same things that you have. To go play golf with a guy who had a surgery 6 months before you did. These are things that really help you get through not only the tough things, but even further on in life. It's really nice when you meet somebody that's walked a mile in your shoes. Because I can tell you this, I can sit here in front of this camera all day long, and I can tell you what it's like to go through this process. But until you walk a mile in my shoes, you really have no idea, and you will get an appreciation for that after you have been through that experience. Um, so yeah, definitely the aftercare. What are the requirements? Does this particular surgeon want me to lose 100 pounds before 30% of my body weight before he'll do surgery on me? Do they want me to subscribe to some physical fitness regimen afterwards, or are they just gonna kind of do the surgery and let me go? You know, um, these are the things that are important. I think more so than how many lap bands has this guy put in, or how many sleeves has this guy done, or what is his revision rate. Things like that. I think those really aren't as important as they used to be. Obviously it's important. You want to make sure you don't have some quack doctor, and you want to make sure that the surgeon has been uh, doing this for a while. I obviously wouldn't want a rookie surgeon doing my lab band, but um, I think anybody that is intelligent enough and is talented enough to get employed by a center of excellence facility is probably good enough to get to get a surgery from. It's just modern medicine. So, that's about it. I may think of some more things throughout the course of the week as I watch other people's videos, and I'll probably put them down in the doobly doo. But I think that's all I got for now. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this up. It's like 10 o'clock here, and it probably won't be on up for another 30 minutes. But it's just been a long day for me. Anyway, guys, make sure you thumbs up. Don't thumbs down. Subscribe, tell your friends. Come back and see us tomorrow for the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works video. Come back and see me on Monday for the Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works vlog. Have a wonderful week, guys, and take care. Bye.